Hello and welcome. This will be the first of my videos about After the Virus. It's my zombie game. I'm Jacob Fruxelius from Frux Games. Yeah, I'm going to present to you After the Virus. It's a zombie cooperative deck builder game, but it has some twists, and I will do this presentation as a series of missions, session presentations, where I play through all the scenarios. Some are long and some are short, and I will try to make just one per video, so some will be shorter and some will be longer. And this first one I will give a brief introduction to the game mechanics. And in later videos I will go more into things like strategy and so on, and things like that. So let's get started. This is After the Virus, and you can choose from playing one of these 4 characters. Each character comes with a player board. You can be Adam, Jenny, Ruth, the old grandma with a shotgun, and you can be Robert. So they each have a different starting deck, which they have some background story in the starting deck. And for this mission I will use Jenny. So in the game there are 3 identical decks of cards, but each character has a unique starting deck. So from these cards I have chosen the 10 that are specified on this character card, and I put them out here. Then we have some zombie cards. They will be sorted in order. So 4 at the bottom, then some 3s, then some 2s, and then some 1s on the top, like that. And these will form the zombie pile. I'll place it here. The rest of the cards are shuffled, and they form the area deck. And these are cards, these are things that you can find during the game. So they are here. Jenny, she starts with weapon skill in play. Now, cards, there are 2 basic type of cards. You have event cards that are pink, and when you use them they go to your discard pile, and then yeah, they go around like normal cards. But then you have cards with a prepare arrow, and you can have blue cards, you can have yellow or even gray cards, weapons, and you place them sideways in your tableau. And to prepare them you have to pay what is inside the arrow, and we will come to that later. Right now I will just shuffle up my cards here, and also when you play this game you should also have a zombie card for each player in the game. Each player should have a zombie card in their starting deck, and you always choose the lowest ones, so a 1 zombie card in this case. Alright, then you also need to do a scenario, and as I said, I'm going to play through all the scenarios. There are 16 different missions in this game, and the first one is 1A, Chaos. The zombie virus is here and society is falling apart fast. You need to create some order and get things together, or you will be overrun too. The goal of the mission, to end the turn with 6 prepared cards in play. So prepared cards is cards that are standing up like this. Setup, start at wave 1. So you use the green wave marker and put it on 1 on your character board. And remember to always add 1 to 3 zombies cards depending on the player count, unless stated otherwise. It's just a reminder. So let's see how we do in this mission. So I start with Jenny, and she has this, and alright, so we are ready to get started. I need to have 6 prepared cards in play. So like any deck builder, you start with 5 cards in your hand, and like most deck builders you will also end your turn with empty hand. So this white one, we don't need it for this mission because it's used to count if you save survivors for the mission, but it's not for this mission. And the red ones are wound markers. You may have noticed that you can be wounded in the leg, arm or brain, and let me tell you, it's not so good to be brain damaged. Alright, so I draw my 5 cards and I can start to play. And I want to play the scout, for example. So when I play a card, I put it out in front of me sideways, unprepared. And then I pay what is inside, and because the cost is 0, I don't have to pay anything actually, so I can just prepare it like this. Now that it is prepared, I can use it. And it says discard to scout 2 cards. So I will do that. I will discard it, put it in my discard pile, and scout 2 cards. Scouting means revealing cards from the area deck. So essentially, I know where to find a chainsaw and I know where to find a guide. But I haven't got them yet. To get them, I also need to retrieve them. And retrieve them, that means I have to pay the cost that is inside the retrieve icon, the hand icon at the top. So I will do that. And in this game, you can pay by discarding cards from your hand. So for example, the chainsaw sounds like a good idea. So I will just discard 2 cards from my hand and I get the chainsaw. So I got it, and it's put sideways, just when I play cards. It's placed sideways. So there's a cost 2 to prepare it. But my weapon skill is a cool ability, and I want to be able to use it. So to prepare that one, it also costs 2, and it says each time you prepare a weapon, kill 1 zombie. That is really good, because I will need to kill zombies, and also I need prepared cards, so why not prepare this one as well? So I pay my last 2 cards and prepare the weapon skill. Now I have no more cards in my hand and there are no zombies in play. So that means I can end the turn, and I simply draw 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I have a zombie in my hand. And when I have drawn the 5 cards, I must play all the zombie cards in my hand. So I only have 4 cards left to deal with this turn. Now, of course, I don't want to get attacked by the zombie, because if I get attacked, I have to take a wound. And wounds are not so easy to heal in this game. On the other hand, if I let it attack and wound me, then I will kill it in the close combat. But I would much rather kill it before the close combat. So I will prepare my chainsaw for 2 cards, because it costs 2 to prepare. And because of my weapon skill, each time you prepare a weapon, kill 1 zombie. So I kill this zombie. Killed zombies go to the zombie pile, right back there. And now I need to find some more cards, and maybe I should get the guide. So I will pay the retrieve cost, paying 2 cards to get the guide here. The guide costs 0 to prepare, so I will prepare it now. I don't have to, because sometimes it's better to wait. It says discard to remove 2 zombies from a discard pile. So let's see later how this one works. Alright, no cards, no zombies, not time for next turn. And now I have to reshuffle because my deck is empty. Now this is the thing. Each time you reshuffle, the zombie wave goes up by 1. And now it's on 2. And that means I have to add 2 zombie cards to my discard pile before reshuffling. So I have 2 cards here. And 2 zombies, not so much to worry about. I have the chainsaw, so I will manage. So let's see what's happened. And 5 cards to my hand. And now it's a zombie here. And I have some different things here. I have another weapon. And that will be cool. I will play the weapon, the pistol. And the pistol goes into play sideways like this. And I will also try to load it. Now it says here 1, and then there's an ammunition symbol. And that means that I pay 1 card from hand to prepare it, but that card goes into the pistol as ammunition. And then it says once per turn, discard ammunition or pistol to kill 1 zombie. Alright. So I will pay 1 card. I will pay the survivor. No, I will pay the safe house. The safe house. So I pay it. It goes under the pistol as ammunition. The pistol is prepared because it was the cost to prepare it. And because of the weapon skill, I can kill 1 zombie even without shooting. So I kill that one. Yeah. And now I also want some more stuff, so I will put out the scout again, sideways, raise it for 0, discard to scout 2 cards. Crossfire and leather jacket. Good stuff. And this is not the only way to scout, because you can always pay 1 to scout 1 card. So I will pay the survivor card to scout 1, and you can imagine I just find some random guy and ask him some things, and he will tell me where he know there is a concussion grenade, for example. All right. So no more cards, no more zombies. Time for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand, and there is a zombie that goes into play. And now let's see how we are doing here. I could play the run card. The run card says discard 1 zombie card. So I will play that, and I will discard the zombie. Discarded zombies don't go to the zombie pile because it's not killed. It goes to my discard pile. But luckily I have the guide. Discard to remove 2 zombies from a discard pile. It says it means up to 2, that is 1 or 2. You cannot discard it for 0 effect, but I can discard it to remove 1 here. And this is also a note for multiplayer. You can only ever target one player's zombies, and that's how you cooperate actually. You can deal with each other's zombies, but you cannot deal with several player zombies at in the same action. So if my teammate, for example, also had a zombie in the discard pile, I could only choose to remove for one of us. All right. So now I have some cards in my hand, and I think I would like to have a leather jacket. Who doesn't? So I will pay 2 cards. It's the retrieve cost for leather jacket, and I will place it here like that. Now I already have 3 cards here prepared, and have another one that I can prepare for free. I will do that. And I need 2 more cards, and I have the survivor, so I will actually play the survivor like this. And maybe I can get up to 6 cards really soon. We'll see. Alright, no more cards, no more zombies. Next turn. So I will draw this one, but it's not enough. I don't have 5 cards here. That means I have to reshuffle. The zombie wave goes up to 3, and I add 3 zombie cards to my deck before shuffling. Alright, so I'll shuffle. And I'll place it underneath the remaining cards. So I'll draw the last one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 5 cards here, another zombie. And yeah, maybe I can finish now. So I will use the pistol, and as you remember, once per turn discard ammo or pistol to kill 1 zombie. So I will discard the ammunition card here to kill the zombie. Yeah. And I now have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in play that are prepared. I will play the scout, which has a prepare cost of 0, so I'll prepare it. And the survivor has a prepare cost of 1, so I will discard 1 card to prepare that also. Now I have fulfilled the mission requirement, but I still need to finish the turn. So I will just pay 2 and get crossfire trap. And now it's the end of turn. I fulfilled the mission requirement, and I completed the mission. Now this is the first mission. It's pretty easy if you know what you're doing, of course. And yeah, but this is just to show the mechanics in a short and a nice way. I will, in the next video, do a similar one where I go through and explain the mechanics just a little bit deeper, and we go from there. So, thank you.